they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. What a shift in this one. 20 unanswered points for them.
They're just pouring it on. They're really starting to dominate.
The Seahawks are ready to kick this one off. They'll return this one. From the 8-yard line to the 20. Use it. The Seahawks come out with a 3-down lineman and 7 defensive backs. He surveys the field with the throw. Incomplete pass.
That's why his completion percentage is never very high. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
And he hits his target. Number 58 pulls him down at the 39.
They'll probably be playing a soft zone coverage, so he should have options underneath if they go with the pass.
The Niners line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and the first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, made calm, and threw an accurate pass.
With the pass, and he makes the grab. That's awesome. Wilson picks up about 6 after that catch. They're going to go with a no huddle. Drops back, under pressure, nowhere to go. He's taken down in the backfield. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. Let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
And let's see if they can convert on 3rd down. If they do, then we'll see how they choose to manage the clock. Changing things up along the defensive front. Pickett sends a man in motion. Looking for the long completion down the left side. Lloyd is in there for the touchdown.
This is a good special teams play.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. The Niners still need 2 touchdowns. The 49ers are set to kick it deep. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8. To the 20.
Well, they just have to keep.
And there's... At the end of 2, the score is 20-7. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. We're back. Booming kick downfield. From the 2. He was unable to make anything happen. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. The Niners line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. On the call, Brown makes the stop at the 17-yard line.
This offensive line has been on its heels all day.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Pressure, fumble. The fumble is scooped up. And he's brought down in the backfield by Simmons. There's an injury, and Joe will have here as they back up the safeties and corners. The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Pressure coming. Throws it. Comes up with it. Huff records the stop at the 17. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. him down at the 45-yard. Only one man in the backfield. Carter. And he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
They need about 3. Jill, any more information on the injury?
Well, they've taken him back to the locker room to determine exactly how serious the injury is. But right now, Al, his return is doubtful.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. Throws it, and it's intercepted. The veteran safety is there for the
He's a both kind of player.
The corners playing off a bit. They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
Great pass. The 30 dives and brings him down at the 23-yard line. Within scoring distance. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2 yards per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
The first down marker is just inside the 13. Corners are moving up to press the receivers. Dorsey sends a man in motion. On the carry. Keeps his feet moving. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it.
Boom. Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hits to loosen your teeth.
6 yards away for a touchdown. They'll play things tighter on the outside. Barlow in the backfield. He paid the price for not getting rid of the ball on that sack.
Team round. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Incomplete pass. So the pass won't reach the... Dropping back. With the throw. And it's complete. It's a fumble. Offensive lineman picks it up.
This is how they teach you to tackle. Watch this one right here. Get a good tackle position, deliver a shot, and it knocks the ball right out of there.
And it's up. He made that one easily. And we're set for the second half. Good distance. From the 8. The Seahawks will start this drive.
And head into the secondary.
The Seahawks line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. He hands it off. Smith makes the play at the 24. Only one man back. Jackson goes in motion. Looking for an option with the throw. Peterson stops him at the 38. Great. Looks like he's changing the play. Alexander refuses to go down. Carter makes the tackle at the... Gonna go with the run once again. Engelberger records the stop at the 43.
It really wears down the interior line and helps to slow down those pass rushes.
Looking downfield, gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Good read, finding the single coverage.
It's on passing down.
Give it to the halfback. Smith gets right in there and brings him down. He's now tackled the ball carrier 9 times. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table. And the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle. And he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
Stepping up, throws it. Perfect throw. Sheds the tackle.
Where are you going?
Steps out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Well,
What
you
the
have to go
fuck? That only ended up being a 1 yard gain.
hard count. If they don't
Come on, man. What the fuck are you doing?
They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them take the lead.
We're going for that shit.
Guy who's there to bring him down at the 38.
Got me fucked up.
They need about 3. This is an aggressive call when they should probably kick the field goal.
Unbelievable. This team sucks.
Incomplete pass. They turn the ball over on down.
This guy in the lead lets you gamble a bit.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
And it's complete. Dives and makes the tackle. Nice read. They line up in the I formation with the throw incomplete. Second
Ball.
Dorsey with a man in motion. Making some changes along the defensive front. Bernard stops the play in the backfield. Big
Say that again. He knows how to prepare. And it really pays off when he makes stops like that.
Seattle drops its safeties into deeper coverage and more prepared for the long pass. Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. Good push by the defensive. Ingram lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. Can't get it done on the ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
And running is important. They've got other weapons that can get him in the end zone.
Trump brings him down at the... Dropping back, steps up, looking downfield, gets rid of it, down to his knees and makes the catch. Caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need it.
And they go with a no-huddle. Hand it off. And they turn it over on down.
Alexander's been stinking up the
Right when
joint.
it really mattered. Now they've given the other team a chance on offense.
Walker comes in motion. Breaking free. He's inside the 10. Hamlin records the tackle at the 2-yard line. And there's a flag on it. He got all of his face mask on that one.
Now there's two types of face masks. There's a 5-yard variety and a 15-yard variety. They said he grabbed it and twisted it. It's going to be an automatic first down.
Come out of the ball again. Brown makes the tackle at the 1. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
Barlow, the deep pass. Give it to the halfback. Gets to the end zone. The pass is picked off. Breaks free. He read the quarterback just right and got a better jump on the ball than the receiver did.
And receivers need to be aware of the corners at all times. You know, sometimes you see the guy waiting for the ball to get to him, and that's when the corner steps right up and gets a pick.
Directing traffic. Drops back. He's looking, scrambling around. On the move. And it's complete. Sean Alexander is in there for the score. Coach is telling them to go for the 2. Hand off to the tailback. Back to the play on the field. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. The Seahawks are lined up for the kickoff. He got all of that one. Stiff arm there. To the play on the field. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. First and 10. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Passing on first down. With the throw, goes down and catches it. That pass was a wobbler.
Yeah, that was an ugly looking pass. But I'll tell you, got him the first down they needed.
So they have first and 10 here. It's the toss to the right. Lewis gets right in there and brings him down. The first time in the game he's responsible for bringing the play to an end. So at the end of the third quarter, score is 28-10. And long. Dropping back, under pressure, throws it. He hits his receiver. Kiefer with the stop at the 43.
Break free and wait for the pass to get there.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Throws over to his right. Bates makes the stop at the 4. It's not a difficult decision. They're going to go for it. Dives and brings him down.
Watch how they where it needs to be to pick up that first down.
Lister takes him down at the 42-yard line. He gets some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
Eight defenders in the box on this one. Throws on the move. And he makes the grab. Diving tackle to bring him down. Dorsey doing it.
Kind of rhythm out there.
They're looking for the work of all those linebackers now. Taylor makes the tackle at the 24. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is the time to put the ball in the air. Force the defense to defend a long pass.
The Seahawks line up in the quarter defense. Pressure, rolling.
Unbelievable.
Dorsey finds the weakness of the defense.
Okay.
They'll be within 10 if they can convert right here. Dorsey with a man in motion. And there's a flag. They failed to get the 2.
Win or lose, these two-point conversions are always a gamble.
The ground. They fail on the conversion attempt.
Yeah, it's always a gamble with these two-point tries. The league success rate is always low.
It's on its way. From the 7-yard line to the 20. Seattle. The backs are lined up in an eye. Hands it off to the back. Peterson makes the stop at the 28. Again with the run. And he chases him down behind the... Seattle comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Looking downfield. Rolling right. Rolling on the run. Almost picked off.
All the tools you look for. He just needs to be a little more patient out there.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. He's waiting for the fair catch. The Seahawks Seahawks come out in a dime package. On the call. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got caught. I'll tell you what.
On the bit. Defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure coming, and he makes no. He can't hold it in. The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. With the pass, he hits his receiver. This one falls incomplete. Looks like he's just shaken up. We'll get
Second quarterback injured
very shortly.
this game.
Grove comes into the game for the punt. Ingram will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. From the 27-yard line. And up to the tailback. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
Some good news. He did sustain an injury, but it does not appear to be anything serious. His return is possible.
All right, Jill, thank you for the
Why are we not blocking for Sean Alexander in the run game?
And he'll do that kind of thing. He's one of the smartest players at defensive end. He always seems to be in position, he uses his hands well, and he has those long arms. And that really helps him shed blockers.
The 49ers come out in a dime package.
Unbelievable.
Decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is the luxury of being ahead.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
You should stop it with this play.
First and 10. Giving some cushion on the outside. The backs are lined up in an eye. Throwing on first down. Throws it. Great pass. Taylor is the guy who's there to bring him down.
That's exactly what you're going to get.
Dorsey with split back. Pull that handoff. Robinson stops it at the 44. The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. Pass ball's incomplete. Dorsey read it perfectly with single coverage, but the ball was stripped away. Hicks, the lone back. Dropping back, closing in, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Tough time picking up the rush that time. He gets off a bad throw.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Watch this be a run.
They're trying to convert here on 4th down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Failed to get the first. And off to the tailback. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. And they finally bring them down. At the 1. Johnny went right at them, then right by them.
Yeah, you're not kidding. The offensive line is on a mission today. And moving on a snap of the ball and really balling the defensive line. You might want to try and bring up some extra guys to the line to make sure that kind of thing doesn't happen to him again.
Alexander. Great fake. Under pressure. Brought down. It's a huge loss. Whiting with only one back behind him. Looking for an option. Steps up into the pocket. Protected well. Dropped for a huge loss this time. Now they'll face a 3rd and long after the defense got 2 consecutive sacks. 3rd down now and goal to go. Aimed it off to the back. Parrott records the tackle at the 20-yard line. Back to the field. Ball on the 20-yard line. I thought we'd see the field goal unit here, but they're going to go for it. Changing the play now.
team gambles and makes it, the coach is a hero. If they fail, everyone will second guess the coach all week long.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Going to the air on first down. Throws it right to him. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now that.
They'll go from the I formation. With the throw. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Big hit. He was there to make the catch.
Another first down.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel back. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch it?
Up here. The corners are backing off. Throwing. Great pass. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
First and 10. Robertson, the deep back. Dropping back to pass on first down. Richard records the tackle at the 28. Dorsey has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
The Seahawks come out with deep back in the box.
Thank you.
Picked off. Pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
This one is just about in the books. Seattle comes out in their nickel package. No one can be able to catch him. San Francisco calls it. And we go back to the game. Looks like he's calling an audible. Give it to the halfback. Drops behind the line for a loss. Alexander couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
This one falls incomplete. Foregoing the run as they throw here in the fourth quarter, despite the fact they're leading.
Incomplete passes are never going to put a team away for you. You got to press your running game to keep the chains moving when you have the lead late in the game.
Yeah, I guess.
Comes out in their nickel package. Scrambling around. Pressure. He's going to run it. Carter makes the play at midfield. And so the offense gets one more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. And this is the fifth play of this drive. All at about midfield. So the punting unit stays on the sideline. They're going to take a shot here on fourth down.
Ugh, this team's ridiculous.
Trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game. Hicks, the lone back. Tossing it over the middle. Drops the interception.
They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Pressure coming. Throws it. And it's complete. Trufant with the tackle at the 39-yard line. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw. And he can't hang it. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
It's the pass off. And then they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers that can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
And so running out of both time and downs, they'll have to pick up the first down here to keep their very slim hopes alive. He's brought down the backfield by Brown. Veteran linebacker bursts through and hits the cell.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in blitz, especially when the other team least expects it.
Closing in with the pass.
Get off the field.
He lets it slip out of
I know the coach loves it when he can tell his quarterback, just go out there for a kneel down, because that means you've got yourself a win.
Quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Niners call a timeout. They have none left. And a kneel down here on second down is the most likely scenario. Quarterback sneak. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's excellent discipline by the defense. They stayed in their lanes, and they got to him before he could even get going.
He sees something in the defense. Aimed it off to the back.
More point.
Young with the stop at the 48, the third. He kicks a line drive, and he chooses not to return this one. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Seattle 28, San Francisco 16. On behalf of EA Sports, John Madden and Jill Harrington, this is Al Michaels saying goodbye.